Okay, now I'm going to kind of quickly go through a couple of things. I want to introduce to you the idea of an arpeggiator. We learned a while ago what an arpeggio is, the idea of picking through or playing through a chord through its individual notes. So an arpeggiator is an automated kind of sequencer within synthesizers that do that very same thing. At this point, we have all these different parts, but they're just stacked. We're not thinking in terms of a song yet. The only thing that we did that kind of showed development was the drums, in that we knew that eventually we would want to have a clap and a snare drum, etc. So this next thing would absolutely not go in the beginning of the song. Oh, I mean, you could introduce it, I suppose, but the idea is to use it as a build or building block later on. So what I've done is I've duplicated the chords, once again, just using the pad or the keys, same idea. I'm inserting Xpand. A couple of, well, I will say in case other people are listening besides my students, Pro Tools has introduced an Arpeggiator MIDI plugin. We're not going to be dealing with that right now. So I have installed or inserted Xpand. This is the default sound patch, and I don't think that it's very good for what we're going to use. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up into, actually I'll just go to the E piano, my regular default, to show you that this works with anything, but is not necessarily interesting with everything. So the electric piano is a one-part sound, meaning it only fills up one part. And if you play around, you'll see that a number of the presets fill up multiples. The default is to to be on the play tab. If you click on ARP, you will see 16th. So that's the 16th note. That's the rate of the arpeggiator. The mode of the arpeggiator, on and latch. But mostly we want to turn it on. Okay. So now, if I turn it off again, it's just playing the chords. So what the arpeggiator does is it literally plays through the notes in the chord at a particular rate in a particular pattern. So if you click on pattern, you can see that you can choose any number of different things. So that actually is a pattern that plays the chords. Nice, always good. So that's actually kind of dope. Up and down. Okay. And now, if I listen to this in context, cool enough. I am going to go into polysynths and start finding something that might actually sound kind of cool. All right. Damn, that's a little big. Okay, I kind of like that. So I'm listening to that as chords, but here I'll go on. I will go up and down 3 for the sake of it. Now here's a good example. I was like, not hearing very much. This is a 2-part patch, so I might want to either keep this in sync or at least choose similar or the same pattern. What's kind of cool about this is you can hear this doing it in quarter notes. And it continues to do that. Now if I put it 16/16ths. Now maybe what I'll do here is go down while this one's going up and down. Ooh, I'm kind of liking that. Now again, this can be done with anything. Strings would be great for this if my computer doesn't crash. Oh, interesting. That is not normal. That it would kind of, I wonder if this isn't, oh, it's Pit's ARP. It's already an arpeggiated patch. So that's not exactly fair. Strings. Let's see what Pit's Hall does. triplets. Ooh, that's kind of cool with the 16th note dotted. Okay, so that's an arpeggiator. Any sound in Xpand can be arpeggiated. Do note that things like with long attacks, like a soft pad, for example, would not be great because they just never get up to volume quickly enough. Now we can always change that, but probably not. Okay, so solo it, bounce it out so I can hear an arpeggio. There you have it.